Hi
Hello all.
everyone, I'm currently at the Montenegro location. At the end of my beach retreat, we have our annual treatment in fall. I'm with Sandrine, who has just finished. Hold on tight, 9 days of dry fasting. Not everyone is able to do this, but I believe she wanted to experience it for the first time.
She described
that's
her
right.
experiences, motivations, and her journey with this group here. A lot occurred, and that's the gist of it. Well, the benefits are still difficult to say. Maybe there are already benefits, but in principle the benefits are mainly visible from 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or even more after the treatment. However, perhaps you already have some insights or intuitions from what you've heard in the group. There may be things that speak to you, and that will give you feelings. Okay, I'll let you. Please share how it went here. For me, it was relatively easy compared to others. I was ready for this. I consulted with Michel prior, who offered me valuable guidance and resources to help me endure. Before this, I had cleansed a lot, not realizing I was about to start a dry fast. I performed a liver cleanse, a gallbladder cleanse, a kidney cleanse, a colon cleanse, and then dry fasting came into my life. So I said, why not? Then I wondered, why not do it without the pain? Then, I found the 9 days relatively easy compared to what I observed in others. Yeah.
The toughest part for me was dealing with my mother. As a swimmer, her calls were extremely challenging. We couldn't go out in the sun either. So, I had the courage to do. I did iced infusions, pouring cold water on myself. I started at my feet and went up to my head, and it calmed me significantly. So I was able to hold out in that regard too. There you have it. Otherwise, I slept well, my consistency was good. Everything went well for me. I noticed that I had varicose veins and large knots in my veins, but I no longer have them. Yes, concerning circulation I understand. You know, when we, yes.
With enough time invested, you can reach this result.
So, I treated myself to a thorough massage, and it effectively got rid of all my tension knots. My skin is also much softer now. I noticed little dots in the whites of my eyes, and they are gradually diminishing. Yes, we can still observe something. I think it will keep going.
Great. Let's say there you go. What about it? Regarding the support you received from the group, what occurred? We had excellent support, really wonderful, so we also have the machines, including the Schumann platform, and we have the
Shamim. Yeah. All of this really helps us a lot because we don't move much. We need to rest to allow the body to cleanse itself. Allow it some time to be calm and to cleanse itself, including the mind and emotions. She said that the massages are excellent. They really help you relax, especially after being pampered for 3 or 4 days. There you have it. Marie-Christine is a fantastic woman. Everyone is pleased, which is what makes it so great. Marie-Christine is quite joyful and has a knack for choosing the right words. She pays attention to us and frequently interjects with questions that make us rethink everything we know. It's great. Michel is the man who confidently asserts himself, which is good because it allows us to be silly sometimes, you know. I felt he was slightly worried that I would hit my 9 days. I reassured him by saying I was strong and feeling good, and all the constants were positive.
We take our pulse and blood pressure every morning, and so on. We check everything, yeah.
We check everything, including weight, and it's good. What I've noticed is that my body has lost a significant amount of weight. I've started swimming again today, back in the sea. By the 9th day, I feel my body is regaining its original form without the weight I've lost. Since then, I've shed 12 kilograms. The prep. I prepared a month before coming. So I've lost 12 kilograms. That's great. I feel good. I couldn't lose those kilos before. Yes. I started the dry fast because of my eating disorders and the emotional roller coaster. It was incredible. My head wanted me to eat. My emotions wanted me to protect myself, and my body was telling me, stop, please. I simply said stop. I was suddenly surrounded by knowledgeable therapists who really understand what they are doing. They've dealt with it and have fasted before, so they know what it's about. Today I began to eat soups once more, along with herbal teas. Yesterday was the first time I partied with herbal tea.
We had a great party yesterday. We danced and celebrated with herbal teas, not alcohol, and it was wonderful. I thought it was amazing.
And there you have it. And
the energy of the group?
The energy of the group was good. How was it with that? As for the people, everyone had their unique way of living. Yeah. Many of us have struggled, but we are improving now that we've resumed. Many have also made significant changes in their lives. Well, it's wonderful. Why not let our bodies function as they should? Why try to control our bodies when they know what they need?
There it is. What would you say to someone who wants to try this method but is too scared to jump in? Well,
that's exactly it. Allow your body to express itself and stop trying to control your mind and emotions. Put them aside for a bit. Your body is your best friend. It knows what to do. If you're engaging in dry fasting and your body no longer wants to continue, it will let you know when to stop.
Okay, with those wise words, thank you, and I hope you recover well. You'll have to put in effort for another 2 months. Yes, conversely, you'll be in great shape and full of energy in 6 to 8 months if you resume your routine.
if you stay on this path, you'll have plenty of vitality. That's certain with the program you've followed. I have no doubts about that.
Yes, I plan to try the ketogenic diet eventually, as you said, because I truly want to end these problems.
Insulin and blood sugar spikes. I'm leaving multiple options for when I return to eating. There isn't just one choice, you know? I choose. I gave a 2-hour talk on the possible choices, but there are key points to remember. We have points to respect. It's important to stay on track. If we veer off, returning is challenging. That's all there is to it. People choose for themselves. There are options, and we pick what feels right.
Thanks a lot. Well, next time we'll be more prepared. Farewell.